Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn reflection of light at curved surfaces. It is our first chapter, sir. As per scert Telangana, we are discussing, and Andhra Pradesh also we have the same lesson. In this lesson, what we are going to discuss, sir, laws of reflection, ray diagrams, and as well as ray diagram of concave mirror and convex mirror. We are going to discuss. Okay. What are the laws of reflection, sir? There are two laws of reflection. The incident ray, reflected ray, and normal, they are on the same side of the mirror, is the first law of reflection. And second law of reflection, the angle of reflection is equal to the angle of incident at the point of contact with respect to normal. What are the two laws of reflection, sir? The incident ray, reflected ray, and normal, they are on the one side of the mirror. This is the first law. And second, the incident angle is equal to reflective angle. Incident angle equal to reflective angle at the point of contact with respect to normal. These are the two laws of reflection, sir. We are going to discuss regarding these two laws of reflection. Then there are different types of mirrors we have, sir. Generally there are different types of mirror. In that, generally we'll take only two types of mirror. One is plane mirror and second one is spherical mirrors. You see here one of the spherical mirror they are given. How the angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection, it has taken place here. Let me see. Okay, with the help of this terminology: principal axis, center of curvature, focal point or focus, pole, normal, radius of curvature, focal length, object distance, image distance. With this terminology, we are going to learn what type of mirrors we have. There are two types of mirrors, sir. What is concave mirror and second one is convex mirror. How the convex mirror and concave mirror, okay, what are the terminology related to these mirrors, we are going to discuss it. Concave mirror means, okay, the reflecting surface is inwards. Convex mirror means the reflecting surface is outwards. Here you see one of the terminology, okay, one of the term we are going to discuss here. What it is? Principal axis. What is the meaning of principal axis? A line which is passing through center of curvature, focal and pole of the mirror. Then the line is called principal axis. Once again, the line which is passing through center of curvature and pole is called principal axis. Okay, this is called principal axis of the mirror. The line, okay, one line it is passing through pole. What is the meaning of pole? Pole means it is the geometrical center of the mirror. And focus we are going to discuss. And center of curvature means all the normals will converge. All the normals you see here, all the normals, the center of curvature, now we are going to discuss it. Here you see all the normals of the mirror. If you draw all the normals of the mirror as per the mathematics, all the radius where they will join, okay, at the center of curvature they will point. All the normals, if you draw tangents to this circles, all the it's a perpendicular line, the tangents perpendicular line, they are nothing but radius. All the radius they will meet at what particular center. This center is called center of curvature. Here also will the geometrically, if you draw the mirror like a circle, the middle point is called the center of curvature, sir. Here next we are going to discuss about focus. What is focus, sir? All the lines, if you take, there are two types of mirror I discussed here. One is concave mirror and second is convex mirror. In concave mirror you see all the lines they converge towards a point. All the parallel lines which are coming from the sun, you think it is from external source, one of the object, it is giving parallel lines. All the lines they converge towards a point, that is called focus. In the convex mirror, the reflecting surface is outwards, that is convex mirror. In convex mirror, all the parallel lines they are it is looking like they are moving from particular point, that is also called focus. Here these 2 points are very important, sir. Next we are going to discuss about radius of curvature. What is the meaning of radius of curvature? The distance between, always we have to measure the distance from pole to, okay, where we are finding, okay, that point from pole, always we have to measure, sir, where the point we are finding, okay, from pole to that point we will take the distance. Here also the radius of curvature is nothing but the distance between pole and center of curvature is called, the distance between pole and center of curvature is called radius of curvature. What is the pole? Already I told you, okay, I had given information about it. It is a geometrical center. Pole is nothing but it is a geometrical center of the mirror is called pole of the mirror. The geometrical center of the mirror is called pole of the mirror. Next we are going to discuss ray diagrams, sir. Ray diagrams. What are, okay, ray diagrams. You see, angle of, if you suppose you take, this is a mirror, in this, if from the pole if you draw the tangent, okay, for the mirror if you draw tangents, the reflected angle and incident angle are same here. And you see here also we are taken the same. The middle, if you take tangent in between these two rays, incident ray and reflected ray, the angle of incident equal to angle of reflection. With that it came. Here what is the first ray diagram, sir? All the rays, they are parallel to the principal axis. They always converge towards a particular point, that it is called focus. Here all the parallel lines will converge towards, will reflect towards focus. That is the first. All the rays are parallel to the principal axis, get reflected, that they are passed through the focal point of the mirror. This is the first ray diagram, sir. All the rays that are parallel to the principal axis get reflected such that they pass through the focal point of the mirror. This is the first ray diagram, sir. And we are going to discuss about the second ray diagram. A ray that passes through the focal point of the mirror will travel parallel to the, okay, it's a reverse for the first ray diagram. You see here, the reflect incident ray which is passing from the focal point, the incident ray which is passing from the focal point will reflected parallel to the principal axis. This is the second ray diagram, sir. What is the second ray diagram? The incident ray, when it is when it touches the mirror, it reflected back parallel to the principal axis. Here we have to see how the ray diagram, second ray diagram they are given. Once you see the incident ray, it is get reflected, the incident ray get reflected after touching the mirror. After reflection, you see it is passed parallel. And we are going for the third ray diagram, sir. Any ray, any incident ray which is passing through the center of curvature will reflect back in the same direction, sir. You see here in this diagram, you see a line drawn from the center of curvature to the mirror is perpendicular to the tangent at the center. Okay, this is the definition of the mirror, okay. Whatever that, all the tangents will converge towards a point. Okay, that's why you see even angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. Here the center of curvature, it draws towards a normal. That's why with respect to normal, the angle of incident is 0, angle of reflection is 0. That's why it passes through the same point, sir. Okay, we are going to discuss remaining and next lesson, sir.